Hey, hello everybody. A bit more casual this time. As you can see, I don't have my screen up. You can see the mess that's behind me now. But it's been a very long day. It is very hot in here. I just wanted to kick back and relax. And I can't do that with the screen there. So, I got to see my grubby feet. But yeah, I want to be a little bit more laid back this time. My feet are very sore. I just wanted to get off them instead of sitting up and at attention. So there's that. Also, if you let me switch my thing real quick, I wanted to show you something kind of cool that I found while setting up my notes for the Chapter 2 pictures, which is what we're going to be doing today for the most part. The boss photo won't be on here, but we will be covering that in the episode where we face the boss. But we're going to get the rest of them today. And I found, let's go ahead and switch this over to here. We'll minimize this for now. I won't be able to see what I'm doing, but you should be able to. Right here, if we just go back to chapters, put that link in right there. Someone went through and made a picture and idea guide. Now, I had Thorn put back in the last episode that I missed some pictures in Chapter 1. I didn't notice that until I found this and started checking off my pictures. But we did indeed miss the phonograph in Morton's item shop, and the train station, or the freight train in the train station. So I'm going to be going back, getting all those. Got all the inventions checked off. So yeah. And actually, if I remember right, other than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we can make most of the Chapter 2 stuff already without getting any more pictures. But, we're going to go ahead and go on, and I'll see you guys back in Palm Brinks, where we'll be getting our pictures. So, one moment. We need the phonograph, which can be found up here. That's something we missed last time. And then we're going to run all the way down to the train station. I could have swore I took a picture of this, but I guess not. Because I thought I made special mention of it that you could take a picture of the secondary train while you're down there. But I might have just got the railroad tracks and never actually got the train itself. That might have been it. Alright, and here we go. And literally all you need is a picture of the other train. I thought I got that. Apparently I did not. So there's a picture of the other train. There you go. We got our freight train. And with that... Oh, Grand Theft Auto downloaded. I'm going to move up all our new ideas here, which is just the 2 that we just took, I think. Apparently we already saved the Lafretia stem. That one's not missable, so I don't mind deleting it here, so we can empty out our thing. You know what, I just saved it regardless. But yeah. That is now all of the Chapter 1 stuff done. Chapter 2. We still do have quite a few things in Palm Brinks that I missed before. But like I said, when we did all that, I didn't have my list on me. So we're going to go ahead and go to... Let's see. Well, apparently we got some things in the streets. So we're going to go back to Max's house. And by back to Max's house, I mean outside his house. There's some new things here that I didn't think to get before. Oh, we're going to get them now. We have the gate. We have the fence. The bridge. And that's it for in front of his house. There are 3 more at the pond, though. One of them I'm going to have to look up because I don't remember how to get it. It's a specific scoop. We might have it in the scoop thing already, actually. Inside scoop membo. We actually don't have it yet, but it is one we can get. It's called Ruler of the Pond. And you have to take a picture of a certain point of the pond when something specific happens at a certain point of the day. I don't remember what time of day or what it is exactly I'm looking for, but that is one of the pictures we need to grab. So I'll probably look that up real quick. I should have did it before the episode started, but I forgot it was a thing. I didn't think that scoop was available till later in the game, but it's listed in the Chapter 2 Palm Brinks area, so... But we have two more very obvious ones over here that I forgot about before. We ran into it a few times, so you guys should be able to guess what they are. Too far away. The pier is one, the boat is the other. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oop. Rule of the pond, there it is. Just a random ghost that appears when you snapshot it. I completely forgot that was a thing. If I wasn't taking a picture of the boat, I wouldn't have caught it. But you can only do it at certain times of the day. I don't remember which ones they are. I'll probably have Thorn put it down below. And that's it for here. So that's that done. I love this checklist. I can't believe I didn't find it sooner. Because trying to make this list by hand myself was taking forever. Let's see. Also, apparently missed something in Dell Clinic. I'm going to double check that real quick because I thought I took a picture of it. But apparently I didn't. All the way back up. Make sure to save these so I don't accidentally delete the scoop and have to get it again. We need to go down to the S category. PQRS. We did miss it. Okay. So back to Dr. Dell's clinic. I don't know if I'll be putting all the pictures in a single episode like I did for the last chapter. Thor didn't particularly like looking through all the footage again to find all the things. So I might just have it throughout the course of the Let's Play going forward. I was planning on doing that for later chapters anyway. So I think I'm going to do that with Chapter 2 as well. And the thing we missed a picture of is that right there. The saw. That's the Dell Clinic done. However, we're not quite done in Palm Brinks yet. As we missed a few things that we can get in just about any house. There are things I never thought to think or grab, because they're all things that we can get at different places. But we need 3 things, and I think this will clock off most of the houses we haven't got yet. If I remember when I checked off all the ones I had already. I think that's what it was. We're going to head back to Parn's studio to grab these, though, because he probably has the smallest house to move around in and find things. So. I lied. We're not going to go to Parn's house. There's only one of the 3 things I needed there. So we're going to try and get it at... Let me see here. I'm going to try getting it at Max's house. So there is a decent list of other things that we missed here, and all the other things that come with every building are here. As well as some exclusive ones. So we're going to get them here. I feel like I'm about to sneeze, and I'm not entirely sure why. Jesus. Alright. Starting off... in Max's dad's room, around here somewhere. No, that's not it. It's supposed to be a picture of a drawer. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere in the house for it. Also... Does that not count as a dresser? What we're looking for is stained glass, drawer, curtain, pot, torch, palm tree, letter, and dresser. So we're going to head to the servant quarters. The workers' quarters, whichever you prefer. Because it's here we can get the palm tree. That's just a table. This kind of a drawer. Okay, this right here counts as the drawer. Okay, the case itself. So that's the palm tree and the drawer. Okay. Alright, here. Nope, that doesn't count as a curtain. Okay. Okay. That's a book. Any of these count as dressers? Servant's room. Servant's room. Okay. Servant's room. There's the letter. We got the letter at least. I need stained glass, curtain, and I don't think there's anything here that actually qualifies as a pot torch. There's plenty of pots around, but the pot torch is a very specific item. Unless it's kind of like these lamps or something as a pot torch. Oh, where'd they go? Nope, they're just lamps. I think I might have to get the pot torch when I go back to Sindang, because that's a craftable item. I don't think it appears anywhere else anywhere. The magic pots in Parn Studio I thought counted as them, but they do not. So let's go to Max's room. And see if his thing counts as a dresser. It does, okay. It's going to be all of our stuff, though. So we need stained glass and curtain. There's the curtain. None of these are going to count as stained glass. Up here is the stained glass. So that's that done. Now the only thing left on the list is the pot torch. But I think we're just going to leave that for now. Let's see. Well, what's left in there is the pot torch, which I don't actually think is there. Number one. There's a couple we missed in City Hall. So we're going to go ahead and go down there. Okay, so here we are at City Hall. We need a glasses case, which is in the mayor's office, and we also need a stand, which might be these things. No, that's just the City Hall lobby. I do not know these as well as I did Chapter 1. Are you a stand? No, you're mayor's office. That means the hat stand here? Are you it? Nope, you are not. Lamp stand? Nope. Here's the glasses case. Not entirely sure how I missed that before, because that's a very specific thing. What counts as a stand? I guess I'll go around taking pictures till I find it and let you know when I do. Oh. Apparently right here is the stand. I'm not sure how that counts any different from Mayor's office here. So I'm not entirely sure what the stand is. But that's that done. Okay, and with that, that's every pitcher we can get in Palm Drinks, other than the apparently pot torch, which I wouldn't know where that would be in Palm Drinks, because apparently it's in a few houses, but I've never seen anything that would resemble a pot torch in any of them, except for the magic pots in Parn Studio, which didn't count as that. So, yeah, anyway, we're going to go ahead and move to Sindane. We're going to go to Sindane's station. But I got to pick up a few things. There are a few items that we have not made that we need pictures of. One in particular. So we're going to make sure we have enough materials to do that, because it is one of the bigger buildings that's optional if you don't want all pictures. Like, if you weren't making all pictures, you wouldn't have to build this. Should be enough materials to make it. Oh, and a cool thing about this that I didn't point out is that if you click something off in one area, it automatically clears it in another. So you ain't gotta worry about having double items everywhere or anything like that, which I thought was pretty neat. Like, over here in Sindane, you can get the sun, the moon, morning sun, evening sun, and the chimney and other stuff like that while you're here. But, yeah. Alright, so what we're first going to do is make the water wheel. You can also get a picture of a bridge, stairs, and I think that's about it for the other pictures that we aren't going to cover. If you wanted to make place those here instead of getting them by Max's house. Same as the gate and the fence for the wooden fences. Place water wheel. We're going to have it... Let me put it there. That's going to be in the tree there. Right there. It's not needed at all for anything, but we do need a picture of the water wheel itself. It's a pretty neat little building. I don't think you can go inside it. Nope. It is a neat little building. So that's the water wheel. Here is the only thing I can think of that's a pot torch. Apparently some buildings in Sindane, Once Its Place have it. Also, this here's why we built a couple fruit trees, because we need a picture of the fruit, and we are full again. Look at all the pictures we took of the mayor's office. And there's a couple of more specific things we need. If you remember when we first got here, we took a picture of withered Jirac. Now we need to take a picture of Jirac's eye and Jirac's nose. When we took a picture of the eye there, our photography leveled up, which means we have at least one more reward from Donnie. Because you get rewards based on how many scoops you have and what your photography level is. So, let's see here. That is just going to leave the Furbit's house, which we gotta take pictures of two things in that we haven't already got. Yeah, Furbit. Here we need a picture of the hammock and the wooden bookshelf. Pretty sure all the other bookshelves we've seen have been wooden, but who's to say? And that just leaves future Sindane as for areas. We still have a few scoops to get in the Rainbow Butterfly Wood, and we will be getting to those this episode as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to the future. I don't know if you can add a little reverb to that in your new editor or not, Thorn, but You'll have to test it out and let me know. And I must say, I am very thankful to Thorn for editing these. Otherwise, they wouldn't be coming out near the frequency that they have been. Even that's been slower, especially with the way episode 16 went. Yes, I'm recording this after 16 aired. 16 went up yesterday at noon. No, today at noon. It's still 12 p.m. I'm used to recording after midnight. Episode 16 just went up today. Thorn just sent me back episode 17, so now I'm going to try getting her 18 through 20 within the next couple days. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, Future Sindane. We haven't taken any pictures here yet, so we're going to get them all. First picture. Jurak. That is indeed a scoop. And then we need the Woody Taylor sign. We're going to take a picture of the glowing mushrooms. Next on the list is technically this food sign over there. We're going to come over here and get the Find the Golden Egg scoop. I can't quite get a picture from here. Let's try zooming in from here. Mushroom burger sign. And then we have the Jurak's arm sign. And I think this up here... Nope, that's still Jurak's arm sign. Now, there's one more thing in particular we gotta take a picture of, and I'm just trying to remember where exactly it is. I don't think it's in your shop anywhere. I might have to look this up, because I don't know if this is a picture I've ever gotten, because I didn't know it was here until I started making the list for the chapter. It's a very specific thing. It's quartz. And I don't remember or know where it is. So hopefully I can figure it out. I figured it'd be the big gem on top of the weapon shop, but that was just a picture of the sign unless I had to back up a bit more. Yep, I did. Okay. So that's all the pictures for Future Sindane. And with that, that just leaves Rainbow Butterfly Wood. And the scoops that we have there. Like I said, we won't be getting a Rainbow Butterfly Restored, which is the boss picture. That'll probably be next episode, actually, I think, is when we're going to finish up the chapter for here. But we do already have a few. Let's go ahead and move all these up. Do already have, we'll go all the way down here, Torsnap, Master Utan, Lafreshistem, King Martin, Floating Earth Digger, and that's it. We still have 3 more to get, which is Spooky Grass Smile, Dangerous Pumpkin, and Guillermo's Yell. All 3 of these pictures are enemy taunts, which I don't think every enemy has. Honestly, other than the ones you need to take pictures of, I've never seen other enemies taunt. Or at least I don't remember them taunting. But usually I kill them before they can. Because it's very rare that they actually taunt you before you start hitting them. Or before they notice you or anything like that. You have to stop and wait for a taunt. But before we do that, I do want to go talk to Donnie. Actually, you know what? I got the list over here. I was going to say to reveal if there's any more that we need. But that might reveal spoilers for later chapters, because he does give some early. But for the first one, Spooky Grass Smile, actually, who do I have in my party? No one. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're going to keep using Max's gun. Like I said, I can't do the armlet quite yet. We'll be getting to that in the next chapter. The reason I'm waiting on the armlet is because until it gets to a certain point, it's not that good. It's definitely helpful against certain monsters, but... let's see. Reggie, what are you? You're not in the top area. This is not the back area. Okay. So you'll be down here, good old Reggie. Gerald. I was thinking of Reginald for some reason. Add to party. Because we're going to be murdering everything on these floors once we get the pictures. Unfortunately, I think all these are going to be on different floors, so this one might take me a minute to find. The other one that might be on the same floors are Guruma's Yell and Dangerous Pumpkin. I don't remember if the Spooky Grass Smile shares a floor with both of them. I know it shares one with Dangerous Pumpkin, but I'm going to do the Pumpkin and Guruma's Yell on the same one, because that floor gives more experience. We're just going to go ahead and go to the first floor for Spooky Grass Smile. Yeah. Alright then, Mux. Alright. Skeleton Soldier. Ooh. I want to demonstrate here, because I don't think I've ever talked about it on screen, how you train up weaker weapons faster. You use a stronger weapon, go into your inventory, switch over before the experience is picked up, and the experience will go to that weapon. It's kind of neat. But over here by itself is the man-eating grass that we need a picture of. So I am going to need you to do your taunt, buddy. Nope, you're going to spit at me. There we go. And he does that little thing. That's when you gotta shoot him. Or shoot a picture of him. So yeah, that's gonna be the one for this floor. So I will go ahead and see you guys a little later on. When we get to the next monster. I wouldn't have sucked it in. I've been recording this whole time. Let's see. Alright, so I think it's Noise in the Forest that has both the creatures in it. I'm not entirely sure, because as you can see, I've only played this floor once and killed the 20 enemies in it. I've played the other floors a few times. I think that one's only been once. That one's been twice, I believe. This one's been a lot. That one's been a couple. That one's been a heck of a lot for grinding. Just real quick, since we're talking about different floors. Legendary Killer Snake is the best floor in the dungeon for terms of experience per floor. However, it's a longer floor with quite a few enemies, whereas Rainbow Falls entrance is about 100 experience less per run, but it has less enemies and is a much smaller floor to run through, so you can get through it faster 2 to 3 times versus saying get to the other one once or twice. So that's why I personally grinded on that one. But if you want raw experience for a weapon, Legendary Killer Snake is the best one for experience per floor run. I prefer doing this so I can get items back faster from all the people on the train. Because you gotta go through a floor or two before all their stuff recharges, and if you can get through this one quicker, you can go back out faster and stuff like that. So it's up to you which one you want to do. But anyway, I believe Noise in the Forest... is it? I don't remember... Because I know Legendary Killer Snake has Guruma's in it. I know I'm a Pixie doesn't. We'll try Noise in the Forest. If it ain't it, we'll cut the floor up. Simple as that. Or cut to one of them anyway. Because we're either going to have both Dangerous Pumpkin and Guruma's Yell here, or we're just going to have Guruma's Yell. Hopefully we have them both. Also, this floor does have a Max's Gun only thing to it. So since we're using Max's Gun only anyway, maybe we'll luck out. This is actually the floor we need. Hello, Toll. My buddy wants me to play games with him, but I'm kind of recording right now, and we'll play games in a bit. And today I have time to play games. I should be doing other things, but we haven't played in a while, so I guess I'll indulge him. Well, I guess we'll go Rainbow Falls entrance. I know the Garamu's here. Now we'll just have to do a third floor, so I'll meet you guys when we get there. Ooh, what I meant to do.
Which shall it be? Very good. Here you
I got free Gladius. I will technically need that eventually. I don't think I need it now, though. I'd rather have had the Fire Crystal. Because buying weapons isn't all that expensive. Now, drink inside. Okay. This might take a minute. Now you're walking up to me. I don't want you to do that. There we go. When he yells, blast him. Oh, just cut out to here, Thorn, because there is a topic I kind of want to talk to them about. In what little free time I have, I do like to relax and play Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, just a relaxing game to help calm my nerves, relax time a bit in my free time. I've been wanting to get a 4-person Stardew Valley going for a while, and while it's definitely possible I can get one going, I probably won't do it while I'm doing this series, because that'll have to be a dedicated thing, and I dedicate most of my free time now to making these. But I was curious. I have tried starting Harvest Moon on here before, but the problem with Harvest Moon is that, especially with the console ones, the handheld ones I could do a lot easier, but the console ones especially take a little bit longer to do anything in, as I was finding out with Magical Melody when I did an episode or two on it on here. I think it might have just been one, actually. But I'm more than willing to do Stardew Valley while I'm playing it in my free time to calm down. Half the time I'm talking to myself and doing other things anyway. So, if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know. I might just start recording the next time I play it anyway. Because I think that'd be fun and nice and something to do. And that way, all my free time's going to YouTube, as it should. Because, in all honesty, if I really put in the effort, I could get one video out a day. Problem is not wearing myself out while doing it. Because I have done that a time or two. Like the moment we went to doing one a day to keep up with comments. Like recording one a day, sending it off, editing it, sending it back for the next day. That immediately took a toll on how much time we had. And it didn't last more than 2 episodes. So. But yeah. Okay, so it wasn't where I thought it was. I know that they're at least in Strange Trees, I think. So I'll check that floor and see if they're there. Okay, yep, they're right here. So what we need is a picture of him twirling his staff around. There we are, just like that. These pictures are considerably easier than the ones in Chapter 1. So, now to murder everything on the screen, and then we'll do Inventions. So I'll see you guys back in a minute. Okay, and with that, with the exception of the boss picture, that is in every picture in Chapter 2. I'm not going to have Thorn edit all the stuff that we did during the recruitment episode for pictures. So if you wanted all the Palm Brink stuff that we didn't cover in this episode yet, go back and watch that one. Like I said, I'm just going to be doing these as I play through the story from now on. So they'll be a little bit scattered. Especially in the Chapter 3 and onwards. Excuse me. Because a lot of the stuff that you can invent in Chapter 3 and onwards are stuff that are actually helpful. Like, there's even a couple items here in Chapter 2 I wish I would have had sooner, but trying to keep it nice and concise for everyone. I missed out on a few things, but speaking of which, let's go ahead and invent some things. Alright, so first up, we are going to have clock, Jirax's eye, Morning Sun, sorry, I thought it was the Morning Sun, so I went down to T. And this is going to invent the Anti-Petrify Amulet. After that, we're going to go ahead and go... Let's see... Barrel? Fountain, and mushroom. And this gets us the barrel cannon, which we already have been using for the Ripod. Now here is an interesting one. So I'm going to go, let's see, fountain, phone, and tree makes the bell trigger. If you wanted to recruit Gerald without doing any sort of grinding, you can just get the invention parts for this and make this. But to make it is very simple. Scrap metal, silver balls, and wind elements, all of which you can buy. So, if you don't want to do any grinding to unlock Jared, you can do it that way. Next up is the... Oh, where'd the seeds go? Candle. Pot. And weapon shop sign. Makes bombs.
Sage.
And then up next we are going to have bone, cloth, and withered Jirak to make the bone rapier.
Sage.
Isn't a bad sword. This is probably one that should have been in Chapter 1, but it wasn't. Since we're already in the W's, we're going to go wheated flour. Polly's bakery sign. Oh, my light's flickering. Yay. And fireplace. To make bread. That honestly should have been a Chapter 1 thing, and why it wasn't, I'm not entirely sure. But now, we're going to make something for the Ripod that's technically helpful, but also requires a few core upgrades to use, so it's going to be a little grindy. Say a few, it might just be one or two, depending on what you use. But it's going to be a constructor, post, and a rock. Makes the Cannonball Arm 2. I'll have Thorn throw the stats up on the screen down there for least basic attack compared to the Cannonball Arm 1. It's not a bad weapon to upgrade to. Now we'll go over what you need to make it in a minute. But now we're going to get into some of the weirder parts for the Ripod. We're going to start off with a cup, paints, and a parasol. That makes the clown body for the Ripod, which is currently better than its wooden body, but it does look pretty weird. We're not done clowning around quite yet. Here we're going to have, let's see, the eyeball, paint, and the only boss sketch I believe in the entirety of the game to be used in a recipe, Clown Robo's attack. And that's going to make the clown feet work the same as the normal feet, just reskinned. Might add defense to it, I'm not entirely sure. But we're not quite done with Clown Robo's attack yet. Or the parasol, for that matter. We gotta go all the way back up to C for cloth. In which we can make the clown shoes. If you want to get the special outfit for Max from the metal trade, you no longer have to get the shoes, you can just make them. I think that's the only one you can invent for any of that sort of stuff. And now here is an item that's supposed to work, but it doesn't. Let's see. I need milk can. Wheat flour, and find the golden egg. Makes double pudding. The double pudding is an item that's supposed to heal both Max and Monica. I've only ever used it from the menu though, and I can tell you from the menu it does not. If it uses in the little short bar thing for in dungeons, maybe. But using it straight from the menu does not heal both of them. And it's not the easiest thing in the world to make, and since it doesn't do what it says it does, it's a little troublesome. But now we're going to go ahead and do a bone. A letter. And a pot. It's going to make the gift capsules. Unless you miss, you never need more than what I bought. Maybe one more if I miscounted, but 6, 7 of them are all you ever need. Unless, like I said, you missed. But buying them is cheaper than buying the materials to make it. So, do with it what you will. Oh, that's a lot of inventions in Chapter 2. I forgot just how many there were. Alright, but let's go... Chimney? I have no idea why my light's flickering so much. If that's showable on the camera, I do apologize. It's worked fine before. Clock. Egg. And fountain. Makes the grenade launcher, which is the last type of Max's gun we have not seen yet. Technically, we haven't seen the semi-automatic, but that is the same damage type as the single shot. So, that's the last damage type of Max's we haven't seen yet. And learning the bomb in Chapter 2 is kind of redundant, because if we go candle, oh, there's actually a picture we missed. I think this was just missed on the particular list I have, because I don't have the inside of Blackstone 1 as an area you can go to. But I do remember this picture. Because I know I don't have it checked off, and it says I have it on the list. Coal from inside Blackstone 1. Alright, so we're going to need coal, candle, and egg to make the improved bombs, which are redundant in Chapter 2 for 2 reasons. One, you get free improved bombs from the one party member, I forget their name. And 2, you also immediately get the improved bombs. So, again, should have been a Chapter 1 thing. Next is the most redundant invention of the game, in my opinion. So we're going to go... And it's also really weird because this is one of the few items in the game that have 2 recipes for it. Fence, old style robot, and trash can. Or constructor, phonograph, and saw. And it is the most redundant one in the game. So, constructor. Old style. Well, nope. I mixed up the 2. Phonograph is what we need, actually. And saw. Makes the iron leg for the Ripod. That is the starting leg for the Ripod. I guess if you make it and want to and sell it and want it back, you can do that. But I believe you can also buy it from Cedric, which once again is cheaper than buying the parts. So, not sure entirely what they were doing there. We only got 5 more left to go. We are going to have chair, cloth, and Gurumu's Yell. Makes leather boots. Just another clothing item. If you didn't start with leather boots in the beginning, this is the easiest way to get them. And the bomb is even overshadowed by yet another thing. Let's see. Also, you may hear talking from out there. They're being fairly loud. Rock. Flower. And a candle makes light speed. Which I personally think is the coolest looking bomb in the game. Explosion-wise. Then after that, we're gonna have fish. Right, it's a... okay. Lophracia stem. And river makes the lure rod. Which is an important thing that we'll get into, I think, next chapter probably. We're going to buy a very specific thing. The lure rod's one half of the money village. So, we'll be getting into that next chapter. Let's see. We're going to have... where's it? Boat. Tiny hammer. And tree is going to make up a weapon for Max. The swan. We'll get into that particular weapon again next chapter. So, and then last but not least, we are going to have cloth, constructor, and a ladder. Makes the work boots.
Say cheese.
And with that, oh yeah, right, we gotta go over a few things. Okay. So if you wanted, with the clown hand from chapter 1, you can make an entirely new, or an entirely robot part. You got the clown body, clown feet, clown shoes, double pudding, which is cheese, life element, and tasty water. All things you can buy. Nothing too expensive about it. You can only carry 5 of these at a time, if I remember the number correctly. And what they're supposed to do is heal both party members when eaten. They might have updated it for the PS5, because I've yet to try it on this, or the PS4 version, technically. But as on the PS2, this does not work like it is described to work. So keep that in mind. Now, if you want a decent bomb, there it is for the grenade launcher. Pretty easy to make. Light speed. 10 light elements, a holy stone, and a lightning crystal. Thank you. Yeah, it's flickering again. I don't know. Sometimes it does that, sometimes it doesn't. I could try that. Anyway, light element, holy stone, and lightning crystals. All of these aren't the easiest thing to get. Light elements you can buy, easy enough. Holy stones have to drop from enemies. They are the holy type damaging elemental stones that you see me pick a few up of. I picked up fire stones and a chill stone, I think. Then the lightning crystals. Technically there's a point in the game where you can buy those, but they aren't exactly the cheapest thing. But this is one of the better bombs of the game. Like I said, lure rod we'll get to. Swan we'll get to at another time. Actually not that bad to make. I wonder how much it sells for. And then you have the work shoes. Simple enough stuff. Need a protector crystal for the work shoes though. Makes sense. But with that, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe. In the next episode, we will finally be finishing off Chapter 2. It's been a fairly long road compared to Chapter 1. especially in terms of how long I've had to record episodes and stuff like that. Probably not too much longer for you guys, but for me. But with that, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.